Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video we are going to be getting into the new Frozen Kiss palette from Gourmande Girls. I'm going to of course give you the info, pricing, swatches, and create a few looks with the palette. But before we get into this video, if you are new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree. I'm a crazy lover of all things beauty. I love to post a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, and I like to do a lot in indie makeup. So if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. So we are in full holiday mode. I cannot believe Christmas is like right around the corner. Finally have Christmas decorations up around my house, and I'm just loving this time of the year. And I think this launch is so pretty, and just the whole theme of the palette and everything. And I really love Gourmande Girl, so I'm happy to have another palette to try out from them. But how I'm going to do this is like, you know, you see a bird's eye view with the palette up close, the swatches, the shades. I'll give you the info and pricing, and then you'll come back to my face and we will get into a few looks. So I think we should just jump right into it. All right, loves, we're getting into this beauty right here, the Frozen Kiss palette, which is in stock on their website as I'm filming this. And this palette goes for $54.99. Now, I do have a code with Gourmande Girls. It is Breezy Beauty. It will save you some money off, but it is affiliated, but it is there for your use if you want to save some money on this. Now, this palette is inspired by like holiday romance movies, which I think it's such a cute theme. And it has like snowflakes in the packaging, ombre effect. Here is the back of it with the info and ingredients. And this is the same size as like the, you know, haunted palette, the spooked palette. And then inside is where the magic is at. Let me get the sleeve so I can cover the mirror. But here is what it looks like inside. Like I said, there's a mirror, and this has such a nice range of shades and colors in here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 metallics, and it looks like there are 2 marble shades, and maybe these might have hollow chrome like shimmers in it. I can't fully tell. And then it has like a range of like deeper mattes, lighter mattes, and pastels, and various tones. I feel like you could probably do a lot with this palette. It's so pretty and such a gorgeous color story. So that was basically the info on everything about the palette. I'm going to get into a few looks and then give you my thoughts at the end. So the eyes are primed with the Glam Light primer. And I am going to start off, I think, with Thaw Out. This shade right here, by the way, I have a wrist brace on. If you're wondering, I did hurt myself in the gym. It's my life story. But I'm gonna take that with this brush right here and see what I can come up with this palette and see what the formula is all about. I always usually love their mattes and their shimmers, and there is some interesting textures in this palette. So I mean, this shade is looking more purple, and the palette has like a, I don't know, like a more reddish look to it. Or am I tripping? I'm probably tripping, but I'm going to concentrate that through the crease and the outer corner. And just pack that on and then slowly blend out the edges. Maybe I'll keep it to that point right here. So since there is like a warmthness and like a reddishness or something pink going on with this purple tone, I am going to take the shade Frosted Kiss and blend that over the edge and through the crease. It's like a very light pinky shade, and I'm just going to run that over the edge and just get everything nice and blend it. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to do with this look, but I'm just winging it like usual. Let's get into this shade now called Solstice. Oh my gosh, I can't read. It looks like a black, maybe? Is there a brownish tone to it? I can't tell. But I'm going to use that on the outer corner. And I did dust off the excess from my brush. These shades are a little powdery, but nothing crazy. And I'm going to keep that on the outer corner and just lay it over the purple that we put out there, just to get a little bit more depth and dimension. So I'm feeling like a cut crease today. It's not my normal go-to style of makeup application, but I'm going to switch up and do that today. We'll see. I'm gonna just do a half cut crease. I'm gonna put like the concealer here and look up. See where it ends at, right? Okay. And I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer in Nude. You can use anything to do a cut crease. And let me get a flat shader brush. And then I'm going to take this flat shader brush and start doing my cut crease. And then I'm going to like end it where it ended up here. That's why I look up just to see like where to take it to, because I do have slightly hooded eyes, so I try to take the cut crease a little higher than where I naturally crease at. And I am going to just go over the edge right here with that thawed out shade and mix it with the deeper shade just to get a better little gradient and not have like a harsh edge here. So I'm just putting that right there on the edge. So this is where I want to get things a little interesting and take snow flurries. And I'm going to stamp that in the inner portion. Right here. I love a good old pastel matte. And it does look like it's nice and opaque. Wow. And I'm just gonna, I think, keep it like towards the front half and maybe go with a shimmer in the center. And then I want to take the flat shader brush I used to do the cut crease and go into this shade, which I think might be a hollow chrome. Is it Bouquet-Neve? 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 I'm probably not saying that right. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I'm going to dig into that. It is a flaky shade and it has a lot of beautiful little shimmers in it. Oh my God, I know it's going to be stunning. I'm a sucker for a hollow chrome shade, and I am going to wet the brush a bit just to help it. And I'm going to put it in the center part. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit of fallout, but I'm not surprised. That is how I think I want it. It's kind of like almost doing like a halo eye. I do feel like I need to work on the blend, maybe drag that shade out a little bit. But I'm just going to go ahead and do the lower lash line quickly and basically just use like the purples and all that. So I'll start off with Thawed Out and stamp that down here and just kind of match everything up. Then I'll take the Solstice shade on the outer corner just to match up the depth up here. And then we'll put something in the inner corner. Should we use Dewdrop? Let's see what Dewdrop looks like. Ooh, maybe this is the hollow chrome. Are they all hollow chromes? Oh my gosh, you're all stunning. So I'm going to go into that shade. That one is more smooth and not as flaky as the one on my lid. But I'm going to wet it for good measure. Wet some water. And just stick it right here. And I'll bring it down here too in the front portion. Just get that, smooth it on. It's like a lavender. So I think that's it. Do I want to put anything on the brow bone? I could put the lavender shade too, the Dewdrop one that's in the inner corner up here too. Because why not, right? Just gonna smooth that on. Okay, that is cool with me. Now I definitely need to go build these mattes up. I feel like I've lost some of them. So I'm gonna go do that all off camera, like especially this outer corner. I need to fix it a bit and just get everything looking nice. I will probably do like a little liner here, add some little gems to give it a wintry feel. So I'm gonna go do that off camera and I will be right back. All right, loves, I am back and here is the completed look. And I did a lot of things off camera. I wanted to capture like a wintry frozen vibe, and I hope I'm giving that. And I just put a bunch of different little gems like flowers, stars, hearts, different kind of gems, little pearl ones. And I think it came out so freaking cute. I love it. I wish I had snowflake gems. I tried to find if I had any, but I did not. But that's for next time. Now, I did also decide to do like a little liner arch over the cut crease, which I used the Not in the Mood palette from Uneathly. It was their cake liner palette that they used to have, and went into the white liner shade in the Mooed pan. And then I wanted it to have a little bit of shimmer to it, so I went over with the Lethal and Avatar liner from the like Ang liner set and went over that, and it gives it like an iridescent pinky shimmer to it. And then I also went in with some Blend Bunny lippies. I actually mixed two. At first I went into Moody, but it was too much of a grayish purple, so I went over it with the shade called Doll Face. It has more of a pink color, and I think it matches better that way. And I used the NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk in the waterline to brighten things up. Use the same mascaras like always. This one right here from Blend Bunny, the L'Oreal Telescopic. And I think that's it. Yeah, nothing else. And I did use the NYX Epic Ink Liner to just kind of trace along my upper lid here to do like a little bit of a line. But I didn't actually do like a wing this time. What do you guys think of this? I love it. I'm a big fan. It took me a lot of time to put this together, but it's so worth it. So that was everything for look number 1. Let's get into the next look. Okay, we are getting into the next look. I just took off the first one, so my face looks a little janky. That is why. So let's go into the other colors. So I think I want to start off with the Winter Tide shade, this blue, and I'm gonna use that on the outer corner. I'm using this big old rougher brush, and I'm just gonna keep it on the outer part. I'm not gonna take it too far in. I'm just gonna fluff it right there and try to get it blended as fast as possible. The next color I think we should try out is Winter Green. I'm very attracted to that shade, and I'm gonna fluff that in the front. By the way, I did prime my eyes with the Glam Light primer again. Oh, look at how pigmented that is. Ooh, that is absolutely gorgeous. I was not expecting it to be that like pigmented. Wow, I mean, Gourmande Girl has a great formula, but I was thinking it was going to be a little lighter, but it is really showing up. Next shade we shall go into is Frostbite, which it's like a deeper blue, but there's a little bit of a purpleness to it, but I'm just going to concentrate that on the outer corner. See, I'm afraid it's going to lean to purple, but I can go back over it with the blue. I just want to see how that shade performed, since you know darker mattes like that can be hard to formulate, and it's actually it's sticking on that matte really well, so no issues with that shade being patchy. So I'm not sure about the lower lash line yet, but I want to get into some shimmers. I'm not sure what I want to do. I want to see what Snow Globe looks like. I hate messing up the marble pans, but oh, it almost comes out looking lavender. Let me just swatch that real quick. I'm a bad hand. Oh yeah, it's like a silvery bluey lavender. That's how it comes out. So it's actually pretty light. So I think I'm gonna start off with Blue Star. And this looks like it might have a shift, like a purple shift, but I'm gonna put that here. I'm just gonna use my finger. It's very foiled and super pretty. And I think I need to use ice crystals in the inner portion. There looks to have green to it. It is another marbled shade. Oh, it looks really light. This time I'm just gonna slap it on. Oh yeah, it comes off as a like a light kind of minty green almost. But there is like little different color specks in the shade. Oh, the metallics have gotten so good. And mattes. I mean, just Gourmande Girls overall is just improving every day. Like, they just get better and better. Oh, that looks good. Oh, I love the contrast with like the darker blue on the outer corner. We should just keep the lower lash line the same as what's through the crease. So going in with Winter Tide down here. We got a little bit of fallout. Connecting it up and just using probably some green in the inner portion and just match it all up. Take some of that Frostbite deeper blue shade on the outer corner and bring it up to the top. And then let's get a little brush and put some of Winter Green there. Then for the inner corner movement, what do I want to do? I want to see, maybe, should we just try that? The lavender in the inner portion? We'll see how that looks. And if not, I can always go over it with another shade. So let's see how that looks and if it's light enough. Or if it looks crazy. But I think it's going to be a fun little interesting pop there. So I do like that, and it is light enough, but I think I'm gonna go in with Snow Flurries and maybe add some of that to it, because that one I feel like is a little bit lighter. But I think I'm going to just go over it instead with the Ice Crystal shade. I just think I want it to look more lighter, brighter, and greeny in the inner portion, so I'm just picking up the shade, and I'm gonna wet the brush for this and just pop it over the mat instead. But I think that's it for the look. Right, I guess I could put some of Ice Crystals on the brow bone. It's gonna give some green up there too. I love that it leans green. Oh yeah, okay. I think I am done for this look. And I think I just want to go and do liner and everything and mascara and finish the other eye. Figure out something for my lips, and then I will be right back to show you guys the completed look. Alright loves, I am back and here is the completed look. I did a little bit off camera, but this look is so pretty. I love it just as much as the first one. And just the contrast with the deeper blue on the outer corner and that fun, like bright green in the front, and like the mintiness of it all is so pretty. I love this. So what I did off camera was I went in with this green multichrome liner from the Litho Avatar collection and arched it right here where the green was, and then I used this blue multichrome one from the Litho Avatar collection on the blue part and just followed it down. And then I put a gem in the front, a gem up here, and a gem on the outer corner just to add a little bit more interest to the look. And I don't know, I just was still in the creative mode since the first look. And then for my waterline, I put the NYX Jumbo Pencil again in the waterline just to brighten things up. I wasn't really sure what color I wanted to do, so white is, you see, my fail-safe. And then I also put on the Live Tinted lip cream in Outspoken. It's like a nudie shade, and I just wanted something chill on the lips since I have, you know, color on the eyes. And I used the same two mascaras, the NYX Epic Ink liner, just to do a little bit of a wing. And that was it for this second look. It's so pretty. It is different from like the first look, but it's still giving, you know? Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Oh, I could stare at this all day long because I love blue and green together. But that was everything for this second look. I am ready to back up a bit and give you guys my like final first impressions on this palette. So I was able to power through this video. These two looks were so easy to put together. Everything just fell in place. It was so easy to think of looks to do with this. And I was definitely inspired, and all of the shades that I used performed beautifully. The mattes that I used, all nice and blendable, pigmented. The darker shades had no issues. The lighter shades were super bright and intense. Like these pastels are very pigmented. And I even layered some of the darker shades over other mattes. No issues there. So the formula is really nice in these mattes. The only shade I haven't used yet is this purple, but I have high hopes that it's probably going to be really good as well. And then these shimmers, they're so stunning. They have really stepped up their shimmer game. Like they're giving you holochrome shimmers in these shades, marble shades, shifty ones. They're definitely very like flaky and foiled. I think these two are a little bit more flaky, even this one, and then maybe these ones are a little bit more smoother, but all of them have that very creamy texture to them. So I think these all best apply with a finger to get like a nice application. And these are the type of shades you don't want to layer them up too much because they can get thick on the lids and possibly crease if you layer it too much. Now I haven't had any creasing issues with any shimmers I've ever used from Gourmande Girls, but that's just something to note because they are that creamy texture. And I love the color story. I find it inspiring. I find it easy to think of looks to put together. And I love that they went like a different direction from their other holiday palette that they did, I think last year, which I actually have it here, the Silent Night palette, which was a little bit more of a like set color story. I'll show you guys. Totally different. I mean, there is blues in this one, but it was blues with like goldy yellow shades and some browns. They decided to do a little bit more variations in this one with including like the pastels and some different tones. And I think they picked really good colors for this palette, and I enjoyed it. I think it was a stunning one, a beautiful holiday release, and I think that the theme is different from usual holiday releases. But anyways, you guys will now have to let me know, what are your thoughts in the comments below? Did you purchase this palette? What do you think of Gourmande Girls? Have you tried from them? What do you think of the looks? I would just love to hear from all of y'all. And if you are new here and you enjoy this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot on indie makeup and all that good stuff, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will have the palette linked for you to check out. I think there was like a gloss or something that they also released, and you could get that in like a bundle if you wanted the lippy as well. I just stuck to the palette, but I do have a code with Gourmande Girls. It is bricbeauty. It will save you some money off. It is affiliated, so if you use it, I'll get a small kickback, but it's just there for your use if you want to. No pressure. I also will have like my makeup link, foundation, and all of that in case you're curious. And of course, my contact and my social media platforms. I'm on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_beauty. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really, really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, for supporting my channel, being amazing. I just hope all of you are having a wonderful holiday season so far, and just sending you all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.